Yeah, I'm among the walking wounded too. My back, I felt like an axe went in my back before, so I'm dealing with that pain.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, I've got a variety of other pains. Did you hear the most recent pain?
Yeah, I think I did.
When I fell? And
yeah, when you fell.
Okay, good. I'm glad you were listening.
Yeah, yeah.
It was probably one of the most meanest falls I've ever had in my life. And my glasses went flying. I went down like a ton of bricks.
Oh, man.
And I'm starting to feel better. My rib cage was kind of like jostled loose, like it felt like it was rubbing or something, you know.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why, you know. Sometimes just, what do you call it? Bending. Yeah, it's good to bend and stretch and reach for the stars. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
And that's what this show is all about. It's the Space is the Place radio program, and we talk about all the stuff that's happening out there in the universe, all the different things that are happening, like that rover landed on Mars. Did you know that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
It was a long journey, and it just landed on it 2 days ago, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got it on my website talking about it, and they actually show it coming in for a landing. It was so cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. Now, a lot of people say, what a waste of money. You know, we got enough problems over here, but you know how many people are employed to make that happen? That generates a lot.
What do you have to go through to get to that point?
Well, you got to be in school. You got to be.
Yeah, you got to go through a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, but there's a lot of other jobs too it generates and creates. So those programs have been scrutinized a lot over the last decade, and we're never going to make it back to the moon unless we get people like me, the space cases, that want to go back to the moon, because that's what we got to do. We got to use the moon as a stepping stone to go to Mars, because we keep saying we're going to go to Mars. Well, for us to get to Mars, we're going to have to be kind of like at the moon and use that for the place to do a liftoff, you know, because it'll be.
You got to start small and work your way up. I believe in that.
Mm-hmm. And then they could have like that as their own subway, Metrolink station type. The moon will be like the station to go to Mars, you know.
Anything is possible.
Well, it's probably not going to be in my time frame, but I know making it back to the moon we'll make it back to the moon before I die. It may end up being me going to the moon.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm on the list. They got a long list of people that have volunteered to go. Whether I'd ever get picked, I don't know. So, but that was what I was talking to you about. What this show's about is seeing parts in songs that kind of relate to something planetary or nova or some kind of satellite, any kind of spatial device or thing out there that has part of a song that ties into it. That's usually what I play on my show.
Okay.
If there's no connection, then I'll still play other songs, but there's so many songs that are written about some kind of thing about stars or something, you know?
Yeah.
So, now do you want to, you know what? I think the whole time I was yakking and I didn't even allow you to introduce yourself.
Hey,
did you ever?
It's your show.
Well, I know I got to zip it, and I want to hear from you and tell us what you're all about and who you are and what you're all about.
Me? Well, my name is Sharece Harris. They call me REE, Lil REE, however you want to pronounce it, however you want to do it. Me, I'm just a simple person. I'm not known yet, but me, I'm just working towards a dream. That's all. I'm ready to go to school in Colorado, so I am looking to move in a few months. I work at the airport right now. I'm a cook. That's what I love doing. I love being in the kitchen. It's a different kind of peace being in the kitchen than outside in the world to me. So.
Wow. So what kind of food do you make?
I make a little bit of everything. You know, American food, Italian food. My specialty is Italian.
Oh, good.
Once I go to school, I definitely want to go study abroad.
Yeah. More pasta kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like, what's it called? Lasagna. Can you make lasagna?
I can't make lasagna.
Oh, you better learn how to do it.
I don't like to eat it, though. Look, I'm a cook, but I'm picky about what I eat, though. So
yeah. But the thing is,
being a cook, you have to be able to taste a little bit of everything. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot about that. Just because you're cooking it for somebody else.
I'm a cook, so I have to be able to taste everything. But I don't like everything. I like spaghetti though.
Yeah, me too.
People always look at me weird because I'll be like, I don't like lasagna, but I like spaghetti.
What about muscatoli?
No, I don't.
No, you don't like it?
I can make it, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What was the other one that's a big Italian kind of food? I'll think of it. I already said lasagna. Mm-hmm. I'll think of it. So
I like to do a little bit of everything, you know. I like to be different. Different is in my blood. Is how I like to be. So me, whenever I'm in the kitchen, whenever I'm cooking up something, I like to be creative. Just like my body, I have 56 tattoos all over my body. So
oh my God,
I like to be a little creative. I like to.
You could almost bring us on a tour. Yeah. Does your tattoos on your body like have some kind of sequence to where it follows a pattern?
They don't have they don't have a pattern sequence, but each tattoo does have a meaning.
A meaning.
So
okay, so it's not like it's starts down here and travels up there with the story.
No, it's not like that. But my body is a story of my life.
Cool.
So it's like each tattoo has a meaning.
What was the very first tattoo you got?
The very first tattoo I got, it was a cross on my left leg.
There you go.
I only got that's a crazy. I only got it because I helped somebody change their spare tire, change their tire on their car because they were on the side of the highway and they needed to go get another tire, and I ended up helping them out. And where we went to go get the spare tattoo at, the spare tire at, it was a tattoo shop right there. And then the friend that I was with, they just so happened to be cool with them, so we ended up getting free
spontaneously
tattoos.
Happen.
Spontaneously, we
well,
ended
that's
up getting,
probably the best way to get
tattoos.
it. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, then I got in trouble for it.
Is it kind of far up there, or is it easy?
No, it's
you
right,
can't see
right
it.
Here. Right above.
I'm just wondering how deep. Oh my God,
it's right above.
That's beautiful. Good job.
I got a lot of tattoos.
Wow.
But I only have 6 tattoos done by one other person, and then I have a personal tattoo artist who has done all 50 of the tattoos on my body.
Do you want to give a shout out to, or? His
name is Jay. Go ahead and give a shout out to Jay. Jay
Tess. Yeah. Already what I saw looks cool.
Yeah.
But I know you're covered all over. The only place left that isn't tattooed is your face.
No, I'm not doing it.
Some people do.
I can't get my face tattooed, but everything else from my neck on down to my foot is tatted up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Does it? You ever get a feeling like you need more ink?
I only have room left for 6 tattoos.
Yeah.
After that, I'm done. I don't have any more room after that.
Well, okay, so
unfortunately,
at least you have more space left than I thought.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm a simple person. I like to chill out, watch TV after a long day of work, and then I just love being in the kitchen, man. Like getting up, going to work every day. It doesn't bother me. I love doing my job. That
is so cool. I think it's an early start for you too, because it's over like at the airport where you got to be ready to go.
Yeah, everybody moves at a fast pace because you never know when they flight gonna leave. It might leave early, it might leave late. So you never know when they flight gonna leave. So the food has to come out fast.
Wow.
So you got to be on your toes at all times. That's necessary. I love it though. I love that fast-paced life.
Yeah, well, that's great
It's
that you're
amazing.
getting some good hours over there.
Oh,
that
yeah.
way you don't ruin your whole day.
I'm
You
ready to
still
leave
got
and go
time.
to Colorado though.
Wow.
I'm out of here.
Oh, you can't leave St. Louis.
Oh yeah, I've been
No.
here. I've been here all my life.
Well, see, that's what all
25 years
the
old. It's
good
time for me to
people
go.
leave. You should hang around. We need you around our neighborhood.
Nah, I'm ready to go. But I'm gonna come back though because I'm getting ready. I am going to start my 12-month fundraiser.
Oh.
So my 12-month fundraiser, I do want it to be held in St. Louis. So it's a lot of different things going on. It's going to be like one big fundraiser a month. So January is the skate off. February is a Valentine's Day auction. So we get to auction off beautiful people, and they go on a date in whatever state they would like to go, and then everything's going to be paid for. So it's going to be nice. And then at March, April, all the way up until December, it's going to be a different fundraiser that I want to do. So that's what I'm working on now.
And is it like a Kickstarter fundraiser site, or what is it?
Well,
Or GoFundMe? Or
no. It's not going to be that. Everything that I do from this fundraiser is simply going to come out of my pocket. So everything that I do is simply going to be for me, just trying to give back to the community for real.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
every different month has a different purpose to it, and it has a different meaning. Just like every tattoo on my body, it has a different meaning. But it's always a method to the madness.
You should almost, if you haven't already, just jot it down.
I did already.
I'd like to read it.
Yeah.
Or it might be personal, but some of it might be worth sharing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, we usually talk for a little bit, and then we switch over to a song. And I'm glad that you got a chance to come along.
Oh, yeah.
How can you go wrong to hear the song? I know it might be too long, but...
Look at you rhyming.
So, yeah, this particular talented blues singer, was downtown and at the Muddy Blues Fest.
Okay.
And she was cool enough to give me her CD, and look at how she signed, autographed it, and everything after her show. Took time
that's
enough.
Cool.
Yeah, and talk about get down mean blues. I'll just give you, every one of these songs is kick, but we'll just start it off with the first song, and this one's called Street Woman. So I hope you enjoy it.
Okay.
Barbara Carr.
Don't make me a street woman. Don't make a street woman out of me. There was a time in my life, all I wanted to be was a good man's wife. But through the years, you just hurt my heart, caused us to be worlds apart. I'm getting tired doing the same old things. My whole life needs to be rearranged. Everything on TV I've seen before, watched every dish in the house, tired of mopping the floor. Don't make me a street woman. No, don't make me a street woman. Baby, don't make me a street woman. Don't make a street woman out of me. It's getting to the point of no return. I'm gonna put to use all the things I've learned, not to trust no man, no matter what he says. This ain't what I wanna feel, but you made me feel this way. Women in the streets seem to be getting your time, 'cause when it comes to me, I'm the last one in line. I'm tempted to do something I might regret. Keep on pushing me, I'm gonna lose my self-respect. Don't make me a street woman, baby, don't make me a street woman. Baby, don't make me a street woman. Don't make a street woman out of me. I wake up every morning wondering if you made it in, if you've been fanning the sheets with that other woman again. Every time we make love, your mind's somewhere else instead. While you're out messing around, you better check the sheets on your bed. Don't you make me a street woman. No, don't make me a street woman. Baby, don't make me a street woman. Don't make a street woman out of me. No, baby, don't make me a street woman. No, don't make me a street woman. Oh, baby, don't make me a street woman. Don't make a street woman out of me. Oh, don't make me a street woman. No, baby, don't make me a street woman. Oh, don't make me a street woman. Don't make a street woman out of me. Oh, you got a good woman. Why don't you treat me right? Treat me right. Treat me right. Oh, treat me right. Treat me right. Don't make a street woman out of me. Yeah, oh, don't make me a street woman.
Well, and it's a shout out to all of our street women out there. It must be a tough thing to be walking them streets. Hopefully you're not getting too cold and things aren't getting too crazy out there. I hear stuff on the news and I just get shocked on what some of the areas that we have around town is, and it's just scary, So hopefully everybody is safe, warm, and taken care of,
Oh yeah.
So, hey, I was stumbling upon some of this music that we've got on Jazzler here, and I was going to play something here. Let's see if I can actually pick something I want to play, and then we'll find out if this really is so cool. Whoa. That's the Tune Yards. That's not what I wanted. But actually, this is pretty cool. I actually saw her perform right over here by Forest Park at the chapel. It's strange that it came up. It's called Sweet Dreams. The Tune Yards.
From the Millennium Student Center here at the University of Missouri, St. Louis, 1620 AM and online at UMSLRadio.com. This is UMSL Student Radio, the U.
If you're down and confused and you don't remember who you're talking to, concentration slip away because your baby is so
good time to have. There's a girl right next to you, and she's just waiting for something to do. And there's a rose in the biscuit love, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with.
3M Student Center here at the University of Missouri, St. Louis, 1620 AM and online at UMSLRadio.com. This is UMSL Student Radio, the U.
And this is St. Louis Steve, and we have with us tonight Sharece.
Hey.
Is that your DJ name, if you were DJing?
If I was
Radio
DJing, my radio name would probably be REE.
Oh,
whichever
yeah.
One,
Oh, you were
whichever
saying
one you want to go
REE,
with.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
REE, whichever one.
Interesting. And we've got a chef in the house, a cook. Is it a chef or cook?
I'm working towards being a chef.
Okay.
I'm a cook.
You
right
have to
now.
be like certified and licensed and taught,
Yeah, if you
trained,
ask me,
degreed.
I would say I'm a chef.
You already be cooking.
I love to cook. I love to be in the kitchen.
Yeah, you are cooking because I could sizzling.
Oh yeah.
You know how to work with? Hopefully they give you training on how to use all the ovens and those burners and stuff, because you could really get burned if you don't know what you're doing.
Well, any job is supposed to give you training, but
Yeah.
I've been doing what I was doing for a long time now. I've been working in food service since I was 15 years old. Dishwasher, cook, grill cook, appetizers, expediter, whichever way you want to go. So,
Wow, that's great.
yeah.
What is your dream? You have a dream and a vision, or after what you're going to come through all this? Do you have like any plans, or I mean, you're going out to Colorado way out west and in schools out there to get culinary,
Yes.
and then from that you're going to use that knowledge to bring it to your fruition or whatever that's called.
Well, my dream is LTF. LTF is live through faith.
Oh,
Without faith, you really don't have anything. So everything that I've been through in my life, all the struggles, all the pain, even the good times and the bad times, like without faith, I wouldn't know who I am nowadays. So my brand is Live Through Faith, LTF. So with that, that's where my 12-month fundraiser came from, and that's just simply helping out the community at hand.
wow,
Like,
that is super that you're doing that. That's great.
Yeah.
We need more people like you doing that, getting things to happen.
Now I'm trying.
Yeah, well,
I'm trying.
you
I'm
better
just
get
one
busy.
person with a dream.
Right.
One person with one dream. I'm just trying to make it happen.
Learning through faith, and if you were to relate to any certain scriptures, is there anything that actually pulls at you or shines at you more, or is it just wing it by whatever happens to come up?
I'm kind of an open book right now.
Open book, yeah.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of an open book. You know, me and God, we started out on rough turf, but then it's like a baby going from being born to 18 years old. Like,
Oh my God.
that's just how it is.
Let me see your book a second here. I'm curious. Sometimes people say, if you take the Bible
And
or
randomly,
New Testament,
randomly open
you
it up.
close it and whatever, you kind of randomly. Now, if I don't know for sure, that's not random. If I'm already turning the page, is it? I can't find Psalms. Let's see if you got Psalms in here. Romans, Acts, John. I always get mixed up on the order of it. Luke. My son Luke was just here, by the way. Thanks for dropping off the key, even though you did run that truck into the ground. Revelation. Oh, here's no. John. Do you know where Psalms are? So much for that. That's what's so cool about it. Before, when I was asked to pull and whatever comes up, I went right to it. Bang! Psalm 69. If anybody ever gets time to read the Bible, go to Psalm 69. It's exactly the way I was feeling. And so right now I can't even find it. Isn't that... God works in strange ways. Maybe I'm not supposed
Yes,
to
he
be
do.
reading it again because maybe it got a different, I don't know, a different direction I'm supposed to take? I don't know. Before it was not really directing me either. It was kind of like slamming me down into the mud and let me know that that's where I am.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to get up out of that mud. Somebody's got to pull me up because I don't think I can get up anymore. I'm sort of like that old, what's it, fable or where the donkey was buried down in like a big like hole, and it was stuck down there, and the farmer.
I'm not sure about that.
Didn't you ever hear that story? So the donkey's down in the hole with all the mud, and the farmer came by and saw it down there. Oh, I can't, trying to figure out how he can pull it out of there and everything. And next thing you know is like there was no way that it was going to be able to get out. It was like starting to freak, and get a little, sort of like how a cow would do or something. But this is a donkey.
Oh, yeah.
So the farmer's like going, he went in and got a shovel. And next thing you know, he's like shoveling dirt and he's throwing it down into the hole. And just little by little, with each shovelful, the donkey was able to put its footing on that next thing up and lift itself up out of the hole.
Oh, wow. And
it's actually a true story. I'm sure farmers have had similar things happen. It's not just but, if you were to do a search on a thing, they actually got a cute little graphic about it, almost like a cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought you might like that little story. I think one of our managers at my work years ago brought that up in explaining about something too. I'll have to think back about that. So yeah, we got Sharece, REE. REE. And it's got nothing to do with respect. Or a lot to do.
It has everything to do with respect.
Ooh, there you go.
Respect is everything. You have to give respect to get respect.
Oh, well, that's what happened to, I think,
but
once you lose your respect, it's hard to gain it back.
I give it before it's even given. Mm-hmm. So, it's just in my blood to give respect.
Give respect?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you get it before you even give it.
I mean, regardless of how anybody else work, I'm going to give somebody respect before they even.
I noticed that about you.
I'm going to be polite.
You were very respectful the first time I met you.
I don't care how you act towards me. I'm going to give you respect, until you push me to the limit.
Right. Don't be asking for any. You'll end up getting some.
No.
Okay, well, this album here is called The Calling. And since we got a Sharece in the house, this is Patrice.
Okay.
With a Patrice and a Sharece.
Okay.
And here we go with I Used to Hold You. And this is a really cool song. It's been done by other people. And also we want to play Woman Waiting, too. That's another classic, if we can get to it. So here we go with I Used to Hold You. Patrice Pike.
Could you walk in my shoes? Did I love you or did I use you? Did I hurt you or did I help? Did I hear you say that you had nothing to lose? Yeah, 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 yeah. I used to hold you ask for a little more. 'Cause I was a soldier, I was a slave. For every secret you tried to erase. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to hold you every night. Dreams were your danger. I'd lay awake until the light came. My heart is still the same beat. I would hold you anytime. Without you, life is stranger. Some things are wrong, some are right. Yeah, I used to hold you. Someday night's gonna take me. Swallow everything we see. I am grateful that you found someone else. Don't you want the same comfort from me? Oh yeah. I used to hold you every night. Dreams were your danger. I'd lay awake until the light came. My heart is still the same beat. I would hold you anytime. Without you, life is stranger. Some things are wrong, some are right. Yeah, I used to hold you every night. I used to hold you every night. Oh yeah. Heart, be still. You've had your fill of lovers who've come and gone. The time is right. I see through the light that blinded me for so long. But it's no secret I love you like a love I've never known. And my mistakes have brought me to this place where the
Okay, we've been listening to Patrice Pike, and that's off of the Calling album. And she always talks about her dreams.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, she's.
And the grasses blaze, wave at the motorcades. Did Jackie know she would lose everything that meant anything? Through the camera eye, we have watched the hope die 1,000 times. Yeah, straight up the middle, we let the whole game go, and we still haven't caught the bad guys. Yeah, wash your feet and you hold this space, and you trust your heart in the fiery races. Oh, won't you listen to the warmth of the bass, babe, and let your garden grow. And this night, what is better? We love the light, but we keep choosing the latter. Hey, hey, I can feel what I need to do,
Can
but
I
I'm so
count on
afraid.
you?
I'm
There it
afraid
is,
to
song.
count on you. Can I count on you?
I don't know if you could count on me.
Wicked and wise, that monster lies. The truth erodes as the buttercups die. We're fragile and brittle, we let the heartbreak come, and then we have the nerve to ask why. Why? Wash your feet and you hold this space, and you trust your heart and the fiery
I've got this
races.
t-shirt.
Oh, won't you listen to the warmth of the bass, babe, and let your gardens grow. And this night, what is better? We love the light, but we keep choosing the latter. Hey, I can feel what I need to do. Can I count on you? I need to know that I can count on you. Looking back now, I remember the day we believed that the future was a hopeful place. Don't leave your love listening to 50 ways. Don't leave the human race. And this night, what is better? Oh, don't you love the light, but you keep choosing the latter. Hey, hey, I can feel what I need to do. Can I count on you? I need to know that I can count on you. Oh, I need to know. Yeah. Can I count on you?
Yeah, there's more Patrice coming our way. I hope you're all having a nice evening.
When everyone you care for most in the world is down for the count, the heads are swimming. When everyone you see is a part of you, a piece of you, yes, out of time. Oh, time, time. you feel for just one day. Yeah, you're lying there and I wanted to tell you, you can't hear me now. It isn't the first time that I've been here just talking to myself, dear. It isn't the first time that I've been here just praying with my eyes on you. I wanted to hold you for just one day. When everyone you care for most in the world is down for the count, the heads are swimming, we laugh and we talk and we cry and we play this game holding out. Will you know me tomorrow? I wanna know you more than this sorrow. And the drink can take your feel for just one day. Yeah, you're lying there and I wanted to tell you, you still can't hear me now. It isn't the first time that I've been here just talking to myself, dear. It isn't the first time that I've been here just praying with my eyes on you. I wanted to hold you for just one day. One day, yeah, yeah. Your spine, my lips, my hair wrapped in your fingertips. Take me so slow. I wanted to hold you, but you were swimming. I wanted to hold you for just one day. I wanted to hold you for just one day. I wanted to hold you, but baby you were swimming.
Okay, Swimming with Patrice. I don't know what actual, I know there's a river down in Austin, but it's not really like the Gulf of Mexico area down by that part of Texas. Have you been down in Austin area or Texas?
Not Austin. I've only been to Dallas.
Dallas,
Yeah.
okay. And that's, it's such a big state, you know. It's
Yeah,
almost,
it's huge.
yeah, oh my gosh. But you're heading out to Colorado.
Yes.
Have you
yes.
ever been in Colorado?
I've been there once. I just went there about a month ago.
Oh, wow. Hey, we got somebody that's actually turning around. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell her who you are again, Sharece, because she missed it.
Oh.
We got a guest co-host here. Tell her about you.
Oh, my name is Sharece Hers. It's not much to me. I'm just an aspiring chef. I'm a cook right now, but I'm getting ready to move out to Colorado so I can go to school. I already got enrolled. I'm going to move out there so I can get my degree, open up my own restaurant by the time I turn 30.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Very ambitious, big goals. And I sure hope to taste some of them goals come true
It's a
someday.
lot more. It's a lot more after that, but you got to talk to me outside of the mic in
Yeah.
order to get to know that.
Right. Yeah, wow. That's great that you took time to come in and visit us here at the U.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime.
yeah.
I love it.
And
I love
it's
it.
really cool that we get to play some old school for you and some other kind of stuff. You know, whatever we got spinning here on the U, baby.
All day.
Yeah. So we've got Blanche Black that's actually tuning in here, and I'm going to go ahead and start playing something because we had her on the air before, and I want to go ahead and share with you like a rebroadcast of that, okay? Here we go.
Initiate sonic metamorphosis.
Broadcasting from the Millennium Student Center here at the University of Missouri, St. Louis, 1620 AM and online at UMSLRadio.com. This is UMSL Student Radio, the U.
Sick of the sunshine. I wish I could make it blue.
Going to Blanche Black to you as a rebroadcast from an earlier phoner.
How I love those shiny things, flashing, glowing bright. There's a good lot to say about you, that's right. Your mind is sharp and quick, your tongue is even faster. Mister, don't you run so fast. You got something that I'm after. You shine in the light, you show me your moonbeam, but it's just paper mache. All that glitters isn't gold, so they say it's true. A golden voice and a heart of steel, that's you. How you love to lead me on, promise most of life. There's a lot of bad to say about you, that's right. Your eyes speak loud and clear, your words meant to confuse me. Mr. Mesmer, how you love control. I better run, on my mind I'm losing. Sometimes it feels so right, others like a nightmare. You're a siren that beckons demise. All that glitters isn't gold, so they say it's true. A golden voice and a heart of steel, that's it. There's a lot of good to say about us, that's right. Our lips will never kiss, our hearts won't be together. Mister, missed our chance so long ago. I better run, I'll catch you later. I'm lying tonight, false love is so empty, as hollow as paper mache. All that glitters isn't gold, so they say it's true. A golden voice and a heart of steel, that's you.
We're hearing a rebroadcast of a thing back some time ago. Okay. So we had some golden glittering going on here in the U with Blanche Black.
I like that by Blanche Black. That is really smooth and mellow. Make you seem like you're on the French Riviera, baby.
Hey.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. How about we play another one and then we're going to cut to some other tunes because we're going to be anticipating a phone call in from Blanche Black. Wow. All Isn't that going to be cool? So stay tuned so we can all get a chance to have a conversation with this wonderful jazz vocalist in Chicago.
Doing it at the U.
Hello. Hello, Blanche.
I feel your lips on my face. This memory brings only pain.
Blanche.
I think of you constantly every day.
Hello.
In between my
Hello.
and so I pray you'll walk with me, talk with me beneath the moon tonight. But no, I never believed before, but what the Buddha said is true. I desire you, this desire so sweet, taunting me, brings me again to where you tease constantly every week. In between your busy scat and pro, let go, I say, or love with me, dance with me beneath the moon tonight. But no, I never believed before, but what the Buddha said is true. I desire you.
Oopsie.
Eternal suffering, my state, desire for you, a damning fire. Your ego feeds constantly off of me. In between my hopeless sides, it's a crime, I say, to taunt with me, play this game.
I thought I had her. Oh, she just hung up. Let's try again. Make sure.
Hold on just a second.
Yeah. Let's see.
How is this?
That's getting better. I'm trying to think if. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Speak up, speak up. Say something. Blanche! Blanche, can you hear me? Blanche, can you hear me? Is there anybody out there? We're going to cut back to the other one for until we patch you in. KTHEU, St. Louis, Missouri, AM 1620, a special guest. As you all know, the U is UMSL's very own student-run campus community radio station, and today we have a jazz vocalist, a successful singer, a jazz singer, and her name is Blanche Black. Hello, Blanche.
Hi there, Steve.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, welcome to the U.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, sitting beside me, we got AG, the music master.
Hello, Miss Blanche.
Wow.
How are you today?
Hi.
How are you today? Sound very good.
I am doing great. Beautiful day. The birds are singing.
I fell in love with one of your songs.
You did?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Golden.
Which one's your favorite?
Golden
Glitters.
Glitters. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
That is very mellow. Mellow.
Oh, cool.
Make you seem like you're picturesque on the French Riviera. Really mellowed out on that one, babe. Really mellowed out.
Oh,
Now,
all right. Well, we like to be mellow when we can, and
Most
be as
definitely.
cool as we can.
well, what is it about Golden Glitters? That is your song?
Yeah, I wrote that. I was really inspired, from the Chicago scene, and there are a lot of great players here and a lot of different personalities,
Mm-hmm.
and inspired by some of the local folks, and certain attitudes people have, and
So,
how did that song come about?
yeah, that's what we want to know. What motivated you to get that mellow deep down into you and brought that out,
Yeah, well, the melodies and the words often, it's almost like there's a spark, and it's very much internal. And then the words and the melody come together, and looking at poetry and constructing the words and the melody together around the poetic vision of the particular song. And in Golden Glitter's case,
Okay.
I wanted to be sassy. I wanted the song to sound sassy because the message was sassy.
Right.
So I find that, the best songs, in my opinion, are those where the words and the sound and the attitude and the delivery are all lined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really dig it. I really dug it.
Do you know what I mean?
It grabbed me. Time I heard it, it grabbed me. Bam.
Yeah, we had just played that about 10 minutes before you called in. And we were like digging on it already, So.
Yeah. We're going to get some airplay here.
Well,
That's really great.
we want to welcome you to our campus community. We've got a lot of jazz lovers here, and
Great.
I'm hoping they're tuned in and they're going to get a chance to experience your wonderful music here.
Oh,
Do
that would be awesome.
Yeah, really. Blanche, do you want to kind of like introduce yourself and tell us a little something about you and how you all came about and, the whole 9 yards type thing?
Right. In terms of, music has always been a part of my family. My father was a jazz bass player in Sweden. Actually, he was a star in another country in the 50s, and they called him the Dansken. And he came to America to make it in the jazz scene here, and played in a lot of backup bands, behind groups that Louis Armstrong played in.
Oh, wow.
He didn't quite make a name in jazz, so nobody would know his name. But he did play the scene. You know, there's a lot of wonderful opportunities for players without the fame, you know. There's the thought that when musicians are, especially young musicians in college and you know, who may be listening today, there's this feeling that, well, you can't really make it if you're not a star. And some may abandon music because of that. And it's not true. There are many opportunities for players in all kinds of situations.
Right.
And it's not either become rich and famous or nothing. You know, there's lots of opportunities to keep your music alive.
Right.
And it's important, I believe, never to give up.
Well, that's great that you caught a lot of that from your father. It sounds like he must have really inspired you. Now, he played bass, stand-up bass?
Yeah, he was a jazz bass player, and I actually grew up, he would play Ella Fitzgerald and the Mills Brothers, and I grew up singing those songs as a child.
Oh,
so
I'm wondering if there's any recordings anywhere of him on it. Do you think you have any?
You know what? Not offhand. No.
Okay. Well, I'm just curious.
Record in America, he recorded in Sweden, and I never got any of those.
There's probably some. Hey, Mario.
Did he do in-house recordings, just live?
He mostly played live. I believe he was on a couple of records in Sweden.
Okay.
With the bands there.
Well, that's interesting.
But they've been lost.
That's neat.
So it was a great inspirement, though. You around.
Yeah,
him.
yeah, absolutely.
What did you call him? Oh, you had a nickname. They gave him a nickname.
The Dansken.
Dan.
They called him that in Sweden because he was from Denmark. The Dane.
Don
So
Skins.
They called him that.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get back to that because I was wanted to get. I'll have to actually get a correct spelling of that and look it up. Don Skins. We have a bass player in town that Willem van Hambrecht. I don't know if you've heard of him, AG. He's a big man, and he actually had played over in that Scandinavia, Switzerland area. It's where he got his roots. I'm going to talk to him about your dad. And
I know Darryl Mix.
Super. Yeah. I'm not familiar with him. I would like to hear that.
Yeah, I'll
some recording.
Yeah, Willem van Hambrecht. I'll send you a link to check him out. He's very active on the jazz scene here in St. Louis. And we had him step in and talk with us at the Jazz Education Network thing that we had here. And he's a great guy. Yeah. So, but I didn't mean to sidetrack onto your dad so much, but I kind of got interested on that. So, because the other.
Me too. It makes me want to look for some of those recordings.
Yeah, you dig them out. They've got to be somewhere.
Yeah, if it's been recorded, it's there.
And
that's another thing. That's another thing is to another colleague of mine, Solitaire Miles, is a jazz singer, and she, talks about the importance of recording your work.
Oh, sure.
A lot of live players, don't do that, but it's important to do that because it's a record of your life, essentially.
Right,
and,
document it, and because you'd hate to just have it evaporate and go off into
exactly.
Right.
So,
but
as best you can.
While we were talking about your dad, there's another jazz vocalist, and you may know of her, Laurie Ainsworth. You know her?
I've heard of her. I'm not familiar with
her. Her dad was in the big band era also, and played with Stan Kenton and all the Tommy Dorsey, I think it was, and there is some documentation, and he is on records before. So I thought I'd drop a little line on that one, because Laurie, we've had Laurie here on the U. And hello?
Hello.
Oh, my God, you're actually working this time.
Yeah, and I'm about to go in and teach a class.
Well, let's make it snappy then, huh? Let's make it snappy. We need an update on what you're doing, real quick, 5 seconds.
All right, great.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
Tell us what you're up. Tell us what you're doing, Blanche.
Stephen, thank you so much for loving my music. I'm so appreciative. It's
Yeah, we
wonderful.
love it. It's great. And
Thank you.
We got Sharece here. Say hi, Sharece.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Sharece.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I really love the vibe of your music. It's really nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Do you have any new stuff?
Any new stuff? No, I haven't been recording. I've been doing some gigs, and they've been playing the record all around the world, and especially in Italy. And I'll actually be going there in a couple of weeks to do some shows, and that's really exciting.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going over to Europe, where they really appreciate jazz there. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Don't you just love jazz? Oh, I love it so much. God, it's better than medication, you know. I don't know about some of the other stuff.
It's get happy.
Yeah. So, what are you into right now? What's your activity that's keeping you busy now?
Well, along with the jazz and songwriting that I do, I am a spiritual healer by profession, and I do work in that area, and I have a shop in Chicago.
Well,
and so
wow.
I'm quite busy.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you need some business, I could need some spiritual healing myself.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
It's a long story, but I kind of got in a rut, and I've done some bad things in my life, and my marriage is crumbling.
We need wonderful
family's crumbling. Everything's falling apart in my life.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Time to regroup.
Well, I know. I don't know what. There must be some kind of plan for me. I don't know what happens when you screw up and make mistakes. Is there any hope for you? I don't know.
And I believe there is.
There's always hope.
Oh,
There's always hope.
There's always
You can
faith.
always
You always have faith. Anybody can come back from
align to
anything
our
that they've done.
highest
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that, Blanche? Did you hear what?
good. What did she,
Did you hear what Ree
what
said?
did she say?
Anybody can come back. Anybody can come back from anything that they've done.
Absolutely.
Well, that makes me feel better. We were doing a quick story analogy. You know that story of the donkey that fell down in the hole, and the farmer came by and tried to get his donkey up out of the hole. Did you know that story, Blanche?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, I don't know for sure if it's actual scripture or not, but it was a story where the farmer had the donkey, down like in a mud hole, and it couldn't get up out of it, So he didn't know, they tried pulling it out with ropes and everything, and nothing. It was like the donkey, when it gets to the point it could overly exert itself and die of exhaustion, So the farmer got upset and was worried. Somehow he ran and got some guys and him to shovel dirt down into the hole, and just little by little, the donkey would put its hoof onto that next pile of dirt, and it step by step lifted it and got itself up out of the hole on its own with the help of all the dirt that was thrown.
And I do believe that. That's a great story. It's like, when everybody has our moments of darkness, and that's what we need our good friends for, to rally around us and help us through.
Yes. Well, I'm going to have to get tuned into what you're doing with that spiritual side of your realm. I know you're a wonderful singer-songwriter, but I'd be curious, do you have a separate website for that?
I do. It's BlancheBlack.com.
Okay. I'll go check it out.
Yeah, it's actually quite comprehensive. It actually has a link to the jazz site, too. So it's
Okay.
holistic.
Holistic, yeah, that's
Yeah.
another term for it. I don't know exactly what that part of the holistic part means. Can you describe what holistic means?
Being
Hey,
whole and complete.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering, it's not really got nothing to be, unless it's the meaning of holy. Is that when?
You know what? I think it is. Holy, being whole. Not disjointed and conflicted, but whole within oneself.
Wow. So one has to find a way to become holy.
Right.
If they are off track, out of whack, not seeing,
like a song.
not
Hey,
seeing
you can play
straight,
it right now.
can no longer wait, only to hesitate. Yeah. Well, it's so much of a pleasure. It was almost like destiny that you call it, because we were, I don't know, it just spontaneously happened. So I'm glad that you were able to connect and get you on air, and we're going to play more of your stuff, because we love your music here.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, Blanche, well, I know that you got to run, and we got the next show, Jimmy Smith's show. Giuseppe's come back.
All right.
Yeah, stay tuned to his show, because he's really interesting. If you're not doing anything, well, you got to run off too, but you can always hear
I
it later.
got to run. I'll be teaching a mediumship group right now.
What's it called?
That's what I'm doing. Mediumship.
Medium.
Communicating between the spirits and human beings.
Whoa. Wow. That is interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I'll kind of see if you can pick up my waves too. Maybe
Alrighty then.
maybe I can zone into it too.
All right.
I kind of believe in a little bit in that ESP kind of stuff anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I totally believe in it.
Oh, good. Okay, Blanche. Well, I've
All
got
right.
the next DJ breathing down my shoulder, so I'm going
All
to
right
shift
then.
over. He's ready to
Talking
spin.
with ya.
Yeah, good, and have a happy holiday. It's already that time of the year, isn't it?
Right.
Wow.
It is.
Okay.
You too.
Be holy.
Okay.
Be holy.
Thank you.
Okay,
You too.
Blanche.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, thanks so much for calling in, Blanche Black. Wonderful jazz. And here we go.
St. Louis, 1620 AM and online at UMSLRadio.com. This is UMSL Student Radio.